Giants won the toss, will defer to the second half. And Lawrence Tynes spins it away, and this is Brandon Tate, 4 yards out of his own end zone. And Tate is tripped up at the 21.
One-on-one matchups can beat anybody in the league.
Dalton to throw it on first down, and immediately they come to A.J. Green and the second-year standout.
From last week, the corners, Webster on the outside, and obviously the safeties as well to match up with the outside receivers and Gresham.
Second down pitch to Ben Jarvis. Dalton the first down from the 33, and again going to work on Green. And he's got it. That'll be a pickup of close to 7 up to the 40-yard line, wrapped up by a Luke Bengal, no less. You must be salivating. There are a lot of holes in this Giants defense, as there's a carry very close to another Bengal first down by Green Ellis. So it wasn't. You better duck if you're A.J. Green coming across the middle in this game here today. Fake it one way, looking for Green, wide open, and this will be a Bengals touchdown.
Here's another one. You're going to see right here, Webster. He starts to peak. You don't see coming from the top Gresham coming across the field. The way Webster played him, it looked like he thought something was going to be over the top, or he might have thought it.
Point after by Mike Nugent, the one-time New York Jet, to make it 7-0 Cincinnati on it.
Didn't answer this challenge with this big play.
Nugent kicks it away, and the #1 pick out of Virginia Tech, David Wilson, is spun around and dropped inside the 20. We'll see where they spot him. Typically in the NFL. Andre Brown starts in the backfield, and he'll make the catch. Still on his feet, and he's up to the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 on first down.
This passing game of the Giants.
Fake it to Brown. Manning rolling, looking down the field, and it's incomplete. It brings up third down. Incomplete.
After having already given up a score to the Bengals.
Adam Jones, 1 punt return for a touchdown this year, has 5 in his career. This one is hammered by Weatherford and trickles out of bounds. There is a penalty flag down on the field. Terrible storm Sandy.
Member of the kicking team illegally out of bounds. The foul will be forced from the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
Cincinnati Bengals dodged a bullet here. They got pinned down pretty good at that last punt. This gives them another chance.
What a great punt by Weatherford, backing up Adam Jones to the 20-yard line. And he's still on his feet, cuts it back the other way. And now Jones into the open field. He's got the punter to beat. Down the sideline, inside the 20. And Jones is dropped to the 10-yard line. No penalty flags down. Second possession.
Well, you don't think penalties make a difference? They just went from pinning him down inside the 20. Looks like everybody kind of hesitated there a little bit, thinking that the other guy was going to tackle him. Got all bunched up. Adam Jones, you're not going to get him with a punter. They're lucky he did not score. Nice job of
5-yard difference, were it not for the penalty. And now Dalton, the jump ball to Green. Out of bounds. Second down from the 11, and Dalton flushed out of the pocket, throws into the corner, and again incomplete. And again with an eye on Green. Third down, and Green watches his teammate Andrew Hawkins slips into the end zone.
You're going to see him just slip out here into the flat. Just a one-handed grab out there. Took an eyeball over onto Green. Just reached his hand up one-on-one. What a phenomenal one-handed grab for the touchdown by Hawkins.
And what a shocking start so far here today. Bengals have lost. The Bengals have scored a pair of touchdowns in the opening quarter. Very short kick. And Wilson stumbles, tries to find a handle, and is tackled immediately at the 11-yard line. Play clock down to 2-1. They get it off out of shotgun. And caught in traffic by Dominic Hickson.
It takes a shot at the head.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 58. Blows with the closest receiver. automatic.
And you can see Hickson just come.
First down up to the 35. First carry of the game for Ahmad Bradshaw, who's rushed for better than 600 yards this year.
Right, they just haven't been good in November.
Bradshaw once more, and he's up across the 40 to the 42-yard. We get to the 45-yard line, and Manning steps up, and down he goes back to the 35. Geno Atkins. Others actually will get credit for the sack. He was the first one there. Jones will sit this one out for Brandon Tate after the big return by Jones a moment ago, and he is leveled at the 28-yard line as that ball loose. After the turnover, a little delay, they do indeed run it with Bradshaw. Strong running down to the Cincinnati 21-yard line. Second and 5 out of the I formation. They're going to throw it, and it's Nix for a first down, and he's run out of bounds at the 12. And we run out to Los Angeles and check in. Trailing by 3 in the opening quarter there. It's first down for the Giants. Back in the hands of Nix. And a good tackle in the open field and one-on-one coverage. The Giants have not been all that impressive in the red zone this season. Back into the hands of Bradshaw, and he's stuck to the 7-yard line. It'll bring up third down. Bradshaw denied first down yardage.
Preventing the first down.
Time zone 23 yards out, and it is good. He has hit 35 and but a field goal and trail. 5:34 to play in the opening quarter. 14-3. So Andy Dalton and company. Jermaine Gresham, the tight end, is pumped out of bounds after a short pickup on first down. Dalton 4 out of 6, 81 yards, and already a couple of touchdowns, including a 56-yarder to Green, and looking to add one. Catch made all the way up to the 42-yard line by the backup tight end Orson Sharp. Green Ellis out across the 45. That'll be a first down run of close to. Miscommunication there as Dalton and Green Ellis run into one another, and it's up to the 49-yard line. It'll bring. Play clock down to 1, and they hand it off to Green Ellis, and he has a first down. Sanu actually into the backfield. Ball to Giant 48. And Green Ellis is back in the game this time and stuck to the line of scrimmage by OCU Minora. Ironically enough, it was his ankle that was injured. Not a shot to the head or the shot to the shoulder. Catch made on first down, and what a move by Green. And he stepped out of bounds at yards for Green. And we're not even finished with the opening quarter yet. Pump fake one way. And then lay it off to Green Ellis out of the backfield. Good coverage by Michael Boley. It'll bring up second down, and we get after him. Zero pressure on Dalton. And that's Andrew Hawkins on the crossing pattern. Down to the 32-yard line. A third down offense on third down and 2. Bengals with a ball at the New York 30. And into the hands of Hawkins with a man to beat and cannot do it. Nice play made by Hosley.
Super Bowl champs.
Bengals 7 of 9 on fourth down this year, and Dalton looking around, throws, and it is incomplete. Nearly intercepted by out to a 14-3 lead over the defending Super Bowl champions. As the second quarter is underway, and the number 1 pick, David Wilson, carries off to the left side.
5-18.
Manning to throw it on a 2nd and 9. Nix dropped at the 36-yard line. So here we go on another third. Spins out of trouble, but caught from behind. Carlos Dunlap there to get him. And Adam Jones, who had a big punt return in the opening quarter, leading to a touchdown, will come up and get this short punt by Weatherford from the 21. And now Jones will just sit down at the 29.
By the formation of personnel, so far, you're right.
14-3 Bengals, and the first carry of the day for Cedric Pearman. There are many here in Cincinnati that feel like this third year back out of Virginia.
They handled their gaps real well. They didn't get the right people in the right place at the right time.
Pearman's once more, and he spins out of a tackle and picks up the first down up to the 41-yard. He's out the backfield on 1st and 10 from his own 41-yard line and out of the shotgun. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage. With a delay, they hand it to Pearman, and he's up to the 43-yard line, so it brings up a third back to get a late victory against Washington. Took advantage of 6 Dallas turnovers and a win there before losing to the Steelers. And what a catch by Sanu in traffic. Good coverage by Amuka. Spectacular senior year at Rutgers. He broke Larry Fitzgerald's Big East record with 115 catches. Nice play by Amuka Mara.
Trying to size up what they want to do, run or pass against whatever it is the Giants are giving them.
Green ran right through a tackle and is very close to a first down. And this case situations 13-20.
Showing a whole bunch of folks, maybe taking a shot down the field. Nope. Probably should have.
Leonard wrapped up in a backfield. Big stop by yard line. Golden looking around. And throws across the middle of the field once more to the rookie Sanu, and that is a first down.
Receiving corps, obviously with Green, Sanu, Hawkins.
Leonard on first down, leaps into the air, stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Chase Blackburn. Fake it to Pearman, throw it to Pearman, left alone, and he puts his nose forward and this drops. 3 weeks from now, Giants will have a bye week next week. Pearman stuffed at the 8-yard line. Great play made in the open field by Amuka Mara. He's had a good game so far today.
94 is down.
And they're expecting big things out of that #1 pick, and he's playing a pretty good game so far today. Third down. Dalton rolling right, throws to the end zone, and that is an incompletion. It looked like it. They rank among the better kickers in the NFL once more. This one from 28 yards out and right down the middle.
But they don't have the focus that you've got to bring every snap in the National Football League, and right now it's showing.
Well, Wilson's going to bring it out deep from his own end zone, and he is stuffed at the 17-yard line. Capped off by the Nugent field goal, and now Eli and the Giants. 3 timeouts, 4:12 to play until halftime. And too tall for Bear Pasco, the backup tight end. Had the foot surgery during the offseason, been bothered by a sore knee, and that's him on the catch. And the tackle made short of a first down, but Andre Brown in the backfield next to Manning out of his shotgun. They're going to throw it 3rd and a yard. Looking around, still looking, and nicks for the first down to the 37. From the 37 on the first down, Manning fires to the far side, first catch of the game. And there are some Victor Cruz. Good protection again. And it is a first down catch by Nix. Manning has the ball at the Bengal 45-yard line, hitting on 4 of 5 so far on this drive. And make it 5 out of 6 for Eli Manning, of course. Randall again, and this didn't fool anybody. Especially Leon Hall. And face another here, 1 of 5 in the game. Incomplete. That had no chance from the get-go. What a catch and what a throw. And again, it's Nix who's become a big factor on this drive. First catch of the game for Martellus Bennett. And the former Dallas Cowboy is inside the 15 to the 30. Sacked by Carlos Dunlap. Giants out of timeouts from the Bengal 20. Great protection this time. And the catch is made, but the clock will run and the Giants can't stop it. It's on time
for an orchestrated call here.
It's a 3rd and 9.
They can run the field goal team on if this thing's thrown underneath. So he's got the full field to go to.
Wow. They go for the touchdown. Oh my gosh. He was beyond. Already a career high, 27 made. This from 31 yards out. It's his 28th of the year.
Doesn't feel that way right now. I'm not seeing a sharpness other than that last drive of the New York Giants.
Bouncing ball off the shin of Brandon Tate. And they're just going to cover it up. Cedric Pierman not taking any chances.
But you're not going to panic either.
Of course, the Giants won. The Giants get the ball to begin the second half. And David Wilson, 5 yards into his own end zone, will bring it out. Still on his feet and steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And we check into Tom Coughlin was talking about, along with Marvin Lewis. On first down, it's Andre Brown. We talked about Ahmad Bradshaw and all of his injuries. No gain on the first down run by Brown. Bradshaw checks in and sacked as Manning back at the 18-yard line. 16 for the Giants. Screen to Bradshaw. Blockers in front. But he will not get to the 36. That would be enough for a first down. Rutherford punts from his own 20. And he hammers this one. This will go all the way into the end zone. In the Buckeye State. Bengals get the ball. First possession of the second half. And Green Ellis.
Holding, offense number 84. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. First down.
Stretch. But we have not called Tuck. We have not called Pierre Paul. We have not called Canty. This entire game so far, not a single sack. Second down and 20. Good protection again. And Dalton nearly threw his first interception this year. He has avoided that thus far. But nearly an entire half to play on 3rd down and a ton. That is handed off to Leonard. And now the Bengals will punt it out of it. Kevin Huber, a native Cincinnatian, on to punt. And the left-footed punter booms this one. All the way back to the 32. It's Ruben Randall, but some room to run. And a good return by Randall. He's up to the 47.
It says that's part of the problem as well.
Good field position here, beginning this drive from their own 47. Manning steps up, and again it's Akeem Nicks, who's been by far his favorite target thus far since he injured his knee back in week 2 against Tampa Bay. 8 catches, 76 yards, and this is Bradshaw with his best carry of the afternoon, a gain of 9 year long.
180,
Ahmad Bradshaw with back-to-back carries, and they produce a first down.
Pass all the way.
And they pitch it to Bradshaw. Good running room again for Ahmad Bradshaw, and he carries tackles back, fumbles the football. Inside the 15, and the Giants turn it over. Lead. The middle, Green Ellis crosses at 20. That's a nice game.
Few and far between for Cincinnati. That's a big pickup for them.
Dalton to throw it, and a first down reception made by Sanu, who did not catch it.
More orchestrated call now, being up 17-6.
Green Ellis leapfrogs one defender and then runs right into Chase Blackburn.
That front seven.
Second down and 10. Short drop and again batted down at the line of scrimmage, but then caught by Green Ellis. Boy, maybe that's when. Looking down the sideline and great coverage by Amukamara and Brandon Tate. Ruben Randall stands at his own 10. And Huber puts a left foot on it. Fair catch at the 18. Long way to go.
Between Atlanta and New Orleans.
Out of the shotgun, Manning. And it's tipped into the air. And intercepted. Pat Sims playing in his first.
When it snows, it comes in buckets. This is about to be a big play for New York, going outside the protection, where so often big plays will happen, but the ball gets tipped straight up in the air. Who could come?
Now the Bengals a chance to make it really tough on these Giants. Yeah, we talked about it, Brian. Washington Redskins 3 weeks ago. Umanura giving chase on Dalton, who gets it away. So now for Jay Green up to the top of the screen. And Dalton looking to the end zone for Gresham and finds him for the touchdown. Hawkins, now Gresham.
Just put the 6'6" Gresham right down the middle of the field. Make him pull it off. Good tight ends in this league right now. Gresham, you got to throw in that mix. Have that kind of size, that athleticism, that ability. Don't have that kind of personality. He just said it needs to come out more. Drag a few of these guys along with you.
Wilson from the 2-yard line on a kick by Nugent. Escapes one tackle, but is bottled up inside the 20. Well, this has been right. Bradshaw, a first down carry for maybe a yard, depending on where they spot it. Stayed on his feet up to the 23.
Back pocket and just start whipping the thing around.
Pecco knocked it down. Steps up, throws, intercepted again this time by Clements. And he's to the 16.
Right here, what are they doing? We've seen it the whole game. Linebackers will mug up, create the one-on-one matchups. Now you see he gets it held up by Linville, or excuse me, on the other side it's Geno Atkins, who's been their #1 rush specialist. Eli trying to make something happen. Sustained to a second straight turnover.
Green Ellis on first down. You know, you mentioned the name Geno Atkins, and this is probably the best play. And he's on his way to his second straight Pro Bowl. There are many that'll tell you he might be the best interior defensive lineman in the NFL when you combine the whole package. There are guys like Nada in the 3-4. They climb down to 4. It's a touchdown, the first career touchdown.
Flip the ball.
Bengals very much like the future of Sanu. Tough Big East record.
He's got inside position. Now they transition. Mukamara comes from the outside. They traded it off late. That's a little tough. You can see a Mukamara at the top. He's actually in pretty good position. Thought he could come around. Maybe even thought maybe.
4 touchdowns, a career high, by the way, for Dalton. And this is Wilson. And he's up to the 21. And now it's going to be shotgun and start slinging it all over the place for Eli Manning. Run behind Bennett.
Each of the last couple of years, there's been nothing explosive about this offense for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
They give it to Bradshaw. Bengals thinking pass, pass, pass when you're trailing 30.
But when he called his team soft last week, not just physically soft, but mentally soft.
They'll pitch it on third down, and that'll be a first down run for Bradshaw to the 35.
To the big pass. They don't want to let that happen here. Hence, they get into a nice passive two-deep zone.
What a look delivered by Maualuga. And the ball is loose. The Bengals have it. It's in the hands of Atkins. And haven't heard a whistle.
Now, right here, I guess that's head-to-head. I guess they don't call that a defenseless receiver. Looked like the ball came out after he was down.
Sure did.
We've seen this call as being a helmet-to-helmet, but I guess he got squared up enough. I'm not quite sure I know the...
After review, the runner was down by contact before the ball came loose. It will be 2nd and 8 on the 37. Please put 2:44 on the game clock.
So Ramses Barden, who has not caught a pass since the last weekend in September, is in the game. It's back to the line of scrimmage. Excellent play. Miles from the stadium. Played at Elder High School and on to Notre Dame. Here's Manning on third down, forever to throw it. And there's Barden. Penalty flag is down in the backfield. Adam Jones on attack.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Holding on the offense, number 65, and holding on the defense, number 55. Those fouls offset. We play third down.
Blitz coming. Giants pick it up. And depending on the spot, this will be very close.
Want them to get some of that 75,000 back.
Forget about it. On first down, Eli steps up, missed an open Bennett. 2nd down and 10. Touchdown pass sends a 77-yard strike to Victor Cruz in the final minute of the game to beat the Redskins after Washington had taken the lead. They've got to get it off before the end of the quarter. Blitz coming, and again they pick it up well. And that is inbounds by Barden. Oh man, $75,000. Eli throwing on first down and through the hands of Cruz. Looked like a touchdown. It should have been. Over 200 of those came against the Browns, and a big game against the 49ers. But if there's one player in this Giant team, maybe more than anybody, looking forward to the bye week,
it will be the running game that leads to the play-action fakes and the vertical shots to the outside.
In the hands of Bennett on third down, and when you're down 31-6, this will be a 4th down try for him. Giants 4 of 4 on third down, including one today, and not this time. Great coverage by Newman, former 2-time Pro Bowler with the Dallas Cowboys, coming to Cincinnati during the offseason. Cedric Pearman on first down, up across the 35, up to the 37-yard line. Again, as a rookie a season ago, led the Bengals to a 9-7 record. One of 3 teams in their division that went to the playoffs. Let's don't forget that. You know, much is made frequently about the NFC East.
Ravens and Pittsburgh are going to play twice in the next two or 3 weeks. They're very safe calls here, as you can tell. Not wanting to risk the try. Or 8 and 5, and then they got to play Pittsburgh and Baltimore. So they're going to have to earn it, but they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Ruben Randall from the 8-yard line. Nice return, still on his feet, tripped up at the 22. 12:07 to go. And
those pictures don't tell me anything I don't already know.
And on first down throws, Andre Brown the catch, and wrapped up and shoved out of bounds.
Just give me the card. You can take the next card off. I'll do it.
I tell you, you have really stepped up in the promotions department this week.
I got this business down. Oh, got a flag.
Flag in a...
Illegal contact, 58 defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
But an undisciplined player that they feel like would become more and more disciplined once he got into his career.
Good strong running by Andre Brown, and he's up to midfield. Brown's an unbelievable. Is on the active roster this year. And then in week 2, when Bradshaw went down, he had a 71-yard gain and then had a 113-yard effort.
And we said going out to the beginning, this is kind of a no-name group. Not a lot of people aware of the players that they have in Cincinnati.
Well, you got an example right there, Geno Atkins, and about how well.
Holding, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic.
Yeah, and you can normally get away with this.
First and 10, Manning the play fake, looking for the bundle for Nix, and you can't cover it any better than that.
I think it's evidenced by both. This is not just Eli Manning, it's the lack of efficiency of what's going on around him as well.
Hit from behind, and the football is stripped. And that is another Giants turnover. 31-6, Bengals in front after the strip, and then the recovery by Wallace Gilberry on the sack of Manning. And Green Ellis for a yard on first down. Very quiet day for Victor Cruz. Not many teams have slowed him down the way he's been shut down today. Green Ellis going to stay inbounds. And we check in out in Los Angeles. They've been starting to slip quite a bit after the fast start.
Detroit had a little momentum coming into this game.
Rushing makes a reception on third down, but he'll be 2 yards shy of the first down for Chicago.
The game, is he hurt? Is it?
I'm just
don't want to
speculating.
expose it to it.
I'm not so sure he's out of the game. He just looked like with the helmet off. But perhaps his day could be over. That will be down at the run if he's going to come back. And it looks like he is. They'll start getting 4 touchdown passes, a career high. First down and Barden on the catch. They had a really cool exhibit outside of the
Show me that, because I thought they play the Raiders here in 2 weeks. I just thought this guy was early.
Andre Brown up to the 21, short of the first down.
2 to score. Just because it was a short one wasn't his fault.
It's good enough for a first down up to the 28-yard line. And we check in once more with Kurt Menefee. Philadelphia, it seems like that has been drama week in and week out for the better part of 2 years ago. Adam Jones helped off the field. Second down for Manning. Steps up and finds Brown out of the backfield. And he's run out of bounds. Third down and Manning throws complete, and that's good enough for a first down to Cruz. Up to the 30. They're in that last group of teams. So you go back to the 4 preseason games. Played 10 games to start this year before you finally get a break. Mercy.
I think there's a statement being made by John Harbaugh on his offense. He's a little tired of hearing people talk question about his offense. That'll do it for at least a week.
And naturally, that's going to be a big deal in New York and the greater metropolitan New York area in terms of covering this team as Brown gets loose and he's run out of bounds at the 20. But I loved Tom Clark.
Which means it's going to be very competitive. So there is a reason for it. But still, those numbers, as a coach, you got to question, okay, we do have to look at what are we doing in November? What has led to this beyond?
Next, on America's Game of the Week. Manning steps up, and it's inside the 5 on the catch by Bennett.
The NFC East, but competing for the wild card division, so to speak. And the way you have some of the other teams playing in the NFC, hard to imagine a wild card team coming out of a team that starts 3-6.
Manning throws 98 attempts now for Manning since his last touchdown pass. He'll hand it off to Brown, who leaps over the pile and into the end zone, a touchdown.
Getting some nice ups, some nice verticals here.
Brian, in all seriousness, I told his story a moment ago. If you include twice with a jump earlier this year against Tampa Bay after Bradshaw got hurt, had 113 yards. On the Pepsi Game Break show coming up. check in.
We'll see. God, you gotta love this league, don't you?
Second down run by Green Ellis as it's continued. Green Ellis spins off one tackle as a first down, and that will tie a ribbon around this one. Without a single touchdown pass. And only one other time has that happened in his career, and that's going all the way back to 2004. 31-13. Bengals over the Giants. Right.